They're cheaper and easier. You get to keep the majority of it. You get to be an owner. So it's all coming down to, can you manage your emotions consistently enough to get yourself to do what you need to do to grow? That's the only thing. There's no lack of resources in this group, except when you believe that bullshit. And almost every small business person tells me, oh, I don't have the right people, I don't have the capital. So get it. But you're just not in a resourceful state. And you can change how you feel. How fast have you noticed now today? How fast can you change how you feel? How fast? In a heartbeat, a radical change in your body, a radical change in your focus. What you focus on, you feel, whether it's true or not. What you do with your body determines what you're going to notice and feel. Those three decisions, what you focus on, what it means, what you do, are controlled by your emotional states. If you develop the habit of high energy emotional states, you'll crush it. If you don't, you'll have excuses. For you, forget anybody else. And it doesn't feel good to make excuses to ourselves. Not when you have unlimited opportunity. That doesn't mean we all should produce the same thing. We all have different goals, we have different dreams, but you should live yours at the highest level. Because otherwise you won't be happy because you didn't grow. What did I say earlier? Happiness comes from one word, progress. If you make a little bit of progress every day, you're going to get there. But here's what I used to do when I started my career. I used to overestimate what I could do in a year and underestimate what I could do in a decade, or 2, or 3, or 4.5 now. 44 years. It's unbelievable. I didn't dream I could do $8 billion in business and own all these companies. That's not even my primary focus. This is still my primary focus because this is what fulfills me. Seeing people change right up, take control of their life. But I found it's all about being resourceful enough I can put deals together that have never been done before. So can you. So you have to not have emotional intelligence. I know what he sold you on that bullshit. What do I call bullshit? It's not that it's not good. Intelligence is a capability. You can be capable and not do it though. Emotional fitness is a state of readiness. When you're ready, you act. And that's a state. It's not an intellectual concept. Most of you know what to do. You're just not doing it to the fullest extent you're capable of. And that requires training yourself to have that kind of emotional intensity regularly. And that means your body and your mind. And if you do both of those, you will crush it. But most people don't use their body anymore, and they only use their mind in a low energy state. The mind becomes a weapon against you instead of a gift. So that's why we talk about energy. That's why I'm here today, to not just tell you a few things, but hopefully have you experience a few things in your body so you remember what it's like, and then you can decide whether you want it or not. But it will require a daily discipline. I start my mornings in a very specific way. I'll share with you at the end. I'm not telling you if to do it that way, but it will give you a pathway. I'll give you 5 things at the end that are super simple that'll make this happen. But I want you to get, it's about being resourceful. Oh, by the way, the most successful people on earth in business, and show business people, are the most resourceful. Sam Walton. If you looked in 1974 and read articles about Walmart, they had a bunch of small stores in the South. In fact, they had 78 stores in 1974. Sears had 851, Kmart 1,326. Kmart and Sears were 65 times bigger than Walmart. And if you read Barron's in the Wall Street Journal, go back to 1974, they all said, sell Walmart. All of them. Why? He was out of resources. He didn't have any more cash. And this works in the South for stupid people that want cheap prices, but we in the North don't need this. That's in essence what they said. I'm making it more derogatory, but that's basically what they said. They didn't understand how resourceful he was. They didn't understand his ability, that he needed capital. They could get his people so inspired, they'd wake up at 3 in the morning, drive 2 hours to the city at 5 a.m., buy all this product at the cheapest price, drive 2 hours back, stock the store by 9:30 in the morning, open the store and take the lowest prices in town. And they were inspired because it was a mission for them to save people money. You can't pay people to do that shit. And guess what? What happened to Kmart? Bankrupt. What happened to Sears? Bankrupt. Walmart became, and still is, in physical retail, the strongest retail group on earth. 11,000 stores, $500 billion, 476 million, $500 billion in sales. And you understand what I just taught you, that had nothing but resources, but you understood his resourcefulness, and you invested $1,000 in 74 and never added a dime? It's worth $25 million now. That's what it means to be an owner, by the way. See, it's not an owner for a week or a month, it's only for time.